Listen up, bitches. Friday night has motherfucking come round again, and it's that time when the Bibs gang tries to pop off the Shirts gang. Gunning for the Bibs, we got Andrew, Chris, Jimmy B, Nathan, and Kev. The Shirts posse up with Adam, Kieran, Ian, Mal, and Simon. What the fuck, Jimmy? It's a goddamn game of football, not a drive-by. Sweet strong arm by Simon there to hold that out. Nathan pops one in off the post. Ian looks pissed. Ian goes for the rebound clearance, and Adam loses his shit, leaving Kev unmarked for a shot, but Simon makes a great save. Jimmy goes for the rebound pass, but this time, Kev slots it home. Jimmy bungles his first touch in the center forward position, but manages to get it out his feet to Kev, who puts another one in. Looks like Simon has had enough of this shit already. Some air ball over at Shirts D ends up with Mal blasting one into the underside of the bar. No Lampard for him, though. This one's not over the line. A solid forward pass finds Andrew in a great position, but Simon moves forward and blocks the shot. Andrew's snapshot is confidently saved by Simon. Simon follows up with a great direct lob to Ian, who blasts the bar of Bibs' goal again. Chris's long-range shot is easily parried by Simon. Kieran nutmegs Jimmy to head back to his own goal, but then the pass to his center half is intercepted by Kev and it falls to Jimmy, but Simon pulls off another one-handed save. Ian looks to be in a jam, but he digs the ball out to Mal, totally unmarked at center forward, but Nathan rushes out to block the shot. Chris lifts the ball out to Kev on the left wing, who shoots, but it's straight at Simon for a routine save. Andrew spots Chris unmarked because Simon's doing a frog impression, and he makes a quick turn for a shot, but it's straight at Mal. Simon's got over his identity crisis to make a lazy shot at Kev, but it's no problem. Kieran's weak clearance gives Nathan a chance, but it's weak too, easily saved by Mal. Ian's deep run looks like it will pay off, but he sportingly agrees it was inside the box. Andrew's Wan-Bissaka bullshit intercepts Kieran's clearance, and he's able to lay off to Jimmy to get his name on the score sheet. Simon jostles his way through to finally put Shirts on the score sheet. Jimmy's shot is weak, but he still covers his head in case one of those bombs comes again. Andrew hits the post, and Kev picks up the rebound, but his shot has the power of a 4-year-old child. Nathan's shot is hard and low, but Ian gets a leg to it. Andrew breaks away for a swift counterattack and manages to go through the legs of Kieran, but it just bounces harmlessly off the post. Kieran's poor distribution lands plumb on Nathan's tits. He returns the ball to Andrew, who doesn't miss this time. Kev picks up the ball from center mid and tries his luck at a long shot, but Kieran saves. Andrew recycles the saved shot, and Nathan picks up the spoils and bursts forward, but Kieran is still solid. Nathan's forward pass finds Chris, who misses the target, but this time Andrew puts away the follow-up. Right back and right wing combine, and Chris takes a wide shot, but it's saved by Kieran. He follows up with a great double save from Andrew. Ian plays out from defense, but it's intercepted by Nathan, who sends Kev down the right wing to cross in for Andrew, but he hits the post again. Andrew pulls off some rainbow flick bullshit over the top of Simon, but Kieran's having none of it and sticks the foot in, and Mal sends it back to Simon, who blasts it at Jimmy's ear. Ian's cute back heel finds Simon forcing a good reaction save from Jimmy. Andrew switches from the left wing over to Chris, who makes a poor attempt, which Adam parries out. Kev's unchecked forward run only results in a piss-weak shot, though. Ian's failed defensive header is knocked forward by Kev, and Andrew converts easily. Chris and Ian 50-50 over Jimmy's goal kick, but it pops up into space, and Andrew quickly dispatches another goal. Chris feels sorry for Shirts, so tackles his own player, allowing Ian to make a nice forward dribble and roll one past Jimmy into the far corner. Jimmy's lazy goal kick falls straight to Kieran, but he can only bash it back against the post. Ian beats Chris as he runs the ball out of defense, but he runs straight into Kev, and Chris is given an easy chance, which he misses. Kev picks up Nathan's pass in a good position, but Simon saves the shot. Nathan picks up the loose ball and sends it straight forward to Andrew, but his shot is saved with a good dive by Simon. Nathan bides his time while Jimmy runs forward, and then he decides on a snapshot, but Simon spots it and saves. Adam runs in from center mid and tries to thread one through, but Andrew's got it. Shirts have all but given up, and Andrew is unmarked at center forward, which sets up a chain of triple shots, but the wall of Mal repels all attacks. Ian's forward pass is intercepted by Kev, who pushes forward, sending Jimmy down the wing, and he crosses back to Kev for a tap-in. Andrew picks up down the right wing and uses Jimmy to go over one more for Chris to put the final one home just before the end. So that's it. Do Shirts look like a bitch? Well, they got titty fucked like a bitch. So I guess so. That's it for motherfucking Football Friday. Until next time.